Oh, hey. Hey, Black Lock Heart. Can you hear me? Is the sound of my voice okay? I tried to tweak a little bit the game sound and voice sound to sound a little bit better, but I'm not sure if it's any better than before. Hello? Hello? Can you try increasing volume on your end? Or are you saying that my voice is lower than the game sound? Basically, the music is masking my voice. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Seems like there is a big delay. So let's wait a little bit more before doing gacha pulls. Initially, I wanted to do Global Norman, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. Because my weakest team is really weak. I have to do it on my iPad. So global Malden online is not gonna happen today. The easy Norman is you lose a lot of rewards. Not a lot, but it's like significant. Even if you don't clear Node 5 on the advanced. I don't know how it's called actually. Is it advanced? But if your account is struggling, I guess it's not so bad. Node 5 becomes much more easy. Can I actually clear her on time? I think I'm just gonna wait tomorrow. I don't like this event anymore. Sometimes I forgot that I'm playing the old version of Dawn, and I try to use her ascension stuff. Okay, I guess it wasn't that bad. Only 5 viewers? Okay, I guess. I don't know if it's just my popularity or it's just the time I chose. I chose this so that more people on the east side, like Europe and Asia, can join. But I don't know if Saturday is a good time to stream anyway. Let's wait a little bit more. Otherwise people can just catch up offline. It took longer for me to farm black cards because I went overboard during the previous patches. Yeah, I think it's in the US and Canada. I think maybe this is a little bit too early. I'm on the Eastern time zone. I actually had to set an alarm because I have other things to do during the rest of the day. That's why I did it at this time. I have a lot of frame drops this time. It's been a while I didn't stream. I don't know what changed. The only thing that changes is in Windows update. I don't know if it messed up my system. I see. Yeah, Brazil folks. I know there's a big community over there. Need to work on my timing. It's hard to make everybody happy with the time zone thing. Ice about global getting shifted. I think when I started, I was kind of surprised by how more expensive RCs are. I don't know about the black card income, because my Taiwan account is free to play, and my global account is I'm buying the monthlies, so it's hard to compare unless somebody does math to actually, or like keeps track of how many black cards. I always thought they would balance things out, but I have no idea if global actually gets less free to play cards. I'm not sure. I don't actually pay as much attention to the global my global account, because I already played all these game modes, so I'm just redoing them. So I don't pay attention to the details. I just try to breeze through everything quickly. Whoa. These guys hit hard. So how many viewers do we have so far? Maybe I need to start get these black cards out of the way, and maybe we can talk future content with the Taiwan server. Okay. So I farmed 27 plus 1000, like 28. Hopefully it's enough to guarantee Crumb's weapon and bird, but I'm not sure. Let's see. I kind of overspent when she was released with the weapon resonance. I didn't leave much. Alright, let's see. Wish me luck. Because I really need to work on my fire team. I already have 3 polls, so I'm gonna start with singles. How many do I have here? I can't see. Okay. That's not so bad. 5 polls for free. Hey Snaz, how are you doing? Let's see if you are gonna bring me some good luck. I actually want more good luck on my Taiwanese account, because Bianca is coming soon and I really need her weapon and her pet. So I don't want to spend too much on Karen, even though, well, I have enough to get her and her weapon, but I still want to save as much as possible. So what I heard was, at least for the Taiwanese servers, that, or from Kuro, is that the patches are shorter. That's true, but they kind of compressed or condensed the amount of black cards you get per patch to be equivalent to China. If that's true, I'd have to play both versions and keep track of every free-to-play income, basically, and I did not do that, so I can't really confirm or deny. All I can tell you is that on the Taiwanese server, the patches are as short as on global, but I have no problem farming. Oh, early drop. Okay, I'll take it. So which means I can get double S rank on my pet, hopefully. That's a good surprise. And I even have 7 pulls for the for VF Lair. That's not bad. Hopefully Karen has the same luck. Maybe I should have started with Karen first. Okay, do I have any pulls on this one? I think I have, right? Where's the counter? 0, okay. I can just do multi then. The funny thing is, I still want 5-star weapons on my Taiwanese account to do more testing for you guys, because I get a lot of questions if a 5-star weapon is good enough. But on my global account, I just don't need really 5-star weapons. Oh well. So I did hit PD and only 1 drop, so this was pretty bad for the weapon. But overall, still good. Let's see. Pat, how many do I have left? Yeah, I think it's enough for SS. Let's just pray I get a lot of the bull, less of the owl. I don't want the owl. I have no pulls. No, of course. I jinxed it. Alright, 1 bird. That was pity. I can still do 2 more pulls. Okay, the bull is here. I need 1 more. Not 1 more, but as many bull copies as possible. I feel like the drop rate for the pets are lying. I've never like had lucky pulls so far. Okay, so I need 3 copies for 3 copies for SS, right? So I still need to do more pulls. See, I never get early drops, but that's okay. Oh, come on. Give me the bull. Hopefully I don't get... Damn, how many pulls do I have of the all? And it's like useless without having it at 3S rank. So it's really a waste. Alright, I guess that's it. I have enough for double S rank on the bird. I'll build it later. I don't wanna waste your time. So I have only 2,000 left. I will probably do a late stream of my pulls on when Vera is here. I'm not gonna pull on roll on patch. Special banner? What's the special banner? Do we get like 100% rate up? Okay, let me switch to my Taiwan account, because I'm not gonna do Norman. I changed my mind after trying. My Pale Fire is just way too weak, so I have to do it on my iPad. Alright, let's jump right into pulls here. So I only have enough for Karen and her weapon here. So let's dive right in. Actually, I don't know if I will get her weapon. I have enough for guaranteed 6-star. Okay. this new animation is confusing. I always think I'm getting an S rank. I think the yellow and no, like the orange and red look too similar. Yeah, it's mostly junk. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit PD. Okay, I need one chi. At least that's not too terrible. Wait, 40. Wait, I thought I had enough for her weapon. What just happened? I had 21k. Wait, something wrong? Oh, okay, I get it. It's because I already have 6 pulls on her on the weapon banner. I freaked out for a minute. Yeah, smells like we're gonna get PD here. Oh well. So I'm gonna do another late stream for Witch Bianca. Because I hit PD on this one. Let's hope weapon leaves me some cards left here. I'm gonna do singles until 10, then do multis. Yeah, so in this FPP account, we got the 2nd anniversary, and they give you 10 pulls just by logging in 3 days or something. So that helps a lot. So I did, if you watch my previous stream when I did my pulls, and compare the amount of F2P income, I did some math and it's roughly we get 2,000 cards per week, and it's almost like guaranteed you can get an S rank and a weapon after 2 patches, so it's pretty healthy, I think. Okay, that's not bad. Let's hope it's the right weapon. No. Alright, this doesn't look good. I did not even get a 4-star weapon. That's more weapon resonance, but I need her weapon. So I have to start from scratch. Actually, not completely from scratch. Let's see. Nope, that's a 4-star weapon. At least give me her 4-star weapon. What the hell? That sucks a lot. I guess all my luck went to that prom pulls. So the last 4-star was here, so I can't even guarantee. I need 10 more to waste 10 more pulls on this. That sucks. This is bad. Imagine spending 30 pulls and you don't even get the 4-star. Forget for the 5-star. Forget about the 6-star. I wanted to do some testing with her 5-star weapon because I wanted to compare her to Kamui, and Kamui, I don't have his 6-star weapon. So I guess I have to waste more on this patch. until so I will have less for Bianca. The problem with I really wanted the pet. That's the problem for Bianca. I think I can save just before the end of the patch and get her and maybe have some luck on her weapon. But the pet, the problem with pet pulling for pets is there are too many useless ones. Not useless, but they are like mostly a waste of currency. It's kind of it gets diluted. Like the cat, for example. If you get it, it's really bad. Eagle is to some extent okay, but the cat is really bad. You can just use the bull as a generic fire pet, and essentially, if you don't pull them when they are at 100%, you're gonna pull them when they are at 80% in the future, and it sucks. All right. What do you guys want to see on the future content? What's all of this? Did I at least get some shards for Karen? Almost to S+. This is the last guy actually no, I'm still farming so many to S+. Next is gonna be Astral. Wait. Oh. Yeah, so the gacha luck on this one is really bad. No shots for her, no 5-star weapon. It's kind of bad. Hopefully it means good luck for Bianca. No, I need those 5-star weapons to use them for resonance, so I don't want to spend them. So Ice, it's not its higher priority. So one thing you need to know about Karen, she is the best QT shredder in the game. Not the best, the cheapest. So you see, she already offers 15% dark shred. That's kind of standard for new tanks, right? But all at base S rank, if you get her weapon, you get an extra 10%. So that's 25% at base S rank. Nobody can offer this kind of shredding from QTE. But her main problem is that at S rank or double S rank, she's basically a QTE button. On the field, her damage is just too low compared to Luna, SS, or 3S Selena. So that's kind of the main complaint. I kind of understand why Kuro did this, and she's balanced differently from the other tanks like Chrome, Vera Chrome, and Nanami. She got balanced in a different way. They prioritized her support over her own damage, and you need higher ranks to make her damage count. But I think for my account, because I don't have 3S Serena and my Luna is like kind of not that strong, she's still gonna be hitting kind of hard. But we'll see. I need some testing. So Snaz, the thing about her QT is that you are not supposed to run Da Vinci in the team. And I think like over time, most future tanks, Vera, Nanami, and Karen, all of their QTEs are short. And usually you want to double switch them. Switch them once without Da Vinci, then switching them a second time with Da Vinci. I think Karen is a little bit shorter. I have to measure it, I have to time it. But it's still within ballpark of the other tanks, to be honest. So Karen is like, yeah, she's in a weird spot. Basically, it assumes you have 3S Selena. And if you have 3S Selena, then the QTE timing is not a big deal because you don't run Da Vinci. But she's basically just a QTE button. And if you don't have Selena, then you have to run some sort of Da Vinci setup. And her short QTE is a little bit annoying. But she more than compensates with her highest shredding at S rank. That's kind of on paper. That's how I think about it. And but I think Kuro's decision is not so bad. I think they want to make more money and they need to put more stuff on higher ranks. I'm not completely. I don't feel too bad about her, to be honest. I think people should still get her simply because of her upside potential in the future. Usually Kuro doesn't release the same attribute. Basically, they don't power creep the same unit for a minimum 2 years. So in the next 2 years, if you are playing the game like for the long haul, you will most likely get a chance to get her to SS3. Either you will get S selectors or you're gonna get lucky from the standard banner or something like that. So she's still much better than Tenebrian. So I don't know how many of you know about this this business of intermediate ranks. So SS3 is what kind of buffs her her damage in a significant way, and making her damage on par with SS Luna and Selena, so she can do damage on the field. I think it doubles her damage from initial hit. I think the initial hit does 400% instead of 200%, and every spin is buffed by 75%. It's pretty big. Ice Tenebrian can only do 15%. It's not 25%. Tenebrian from QTE in dark form, it's not QTE plus SS rank. It's not plus, it's max. It's actually not as high as Karen has a higher shredding from QTE. Even when Tenebrian has SS rank. Alright, so what should I do? Should I just build her? Honestly, I'm kind of bummed. I don't want to build her. So I don't know if I talked about this, but some of you guys already know, but we're getting in the future this Warzone revamp. So Warzone is no longer just mobs plus boss. It's gonna be 3 types of maps. Either you get only mobs from 3 to 6 kind of groups, or you get single enemies or double enemies type of waves. So, and also you get extra buffs here. This is gonna be a buff favorable for Nanami. So you get many buffs that are specific to characters. It's not specific to characters, but it benefits their gameplay. I don't know if that's interesting for you. Ice, as I said, it's not plus, it's max. It was tested by other Dalaus. I can test it again myself. I kind of trusted what they said. In dark form from QTE, it's not 10 plus 15. It's 10 max between 10 and 15. So it's gonna be 15. So let me guys, what you guys want to see, I can do some pairing gameplay to show you how she works. Other than that, I was kind of counting on at least having her 5-star weapon and building her, but now it's like kind of dead in the water. I can't wait for this to be over. I don't like this popularity context. I just want the rewards and stop playing this thing. Kinda annoying. Oh, I'm so less precise. Black block hard. What do you mean by I done? How Kuro will make a better Rosetta? What do you mean? Are you talking about her ascension buffs? Or are you talking about a new tank? I don't remember. It's easy to make a better Rosetta, to be honest. Even though her ascension buffs are really insane. What? Rosetta still has too many issues, to be honest. And in terms of damage, they can always give more physical resistance debuff. I think she only has 5-10% at 3S rank. At SS rank she has nothing. So that's already like mostly like a spender thing. We got her shards from the shop, but they are expensive. Not everybody can pick her to is 3S rank. I don't think many players can do that. So we still need like a good tank, physical tank that has physical resistance debuff on at SS rank. Hey, thanks Laz. Good luck with your recording. Yeah, I don't think I have much gameplay to show this time because Mormon, I already cleared it on this account, and on global I have to use my iPad because I suck at using the controller. My fire team is extremely weak. So I can't allow mistakes like I usually do with the controller. EXPPC? You have to do it from scratch. Once we get the achievement stuff, it's as if you never cleared EX Pain Cage. But the old bosses are all... I mean, it's not a big deal. You have to play anyway, so you're just gonna get them over time. Black, I'm talking about her physical resistance debuff, not her defense shredding. That's two different things. The physical attribute kind of fell behind the other attributes because of that. Please, what? And with Rosaриa's Ascension buffs, the physical resistance debuff has been added to her core skills, so it makes her closer to the performance of elemental teams. Well, she needs 3S rank, that's the problem. Physical attribute became actually pretty strong for whale accounts, because you can actually kill, like Siren for example, Witch Bianca can destroy it at S+ rank. I can one-shot it. So it's pretty big because it's a Gen 3 boss. And a physical team killing a Gen 3 boss, elemental boss, like that is pretty impressive. But you need high ranks, that's the problem. You need 3S rank, and then you get extra when you hit one of the hits S+ rank. You know what? Let's just build her for now. Actually, no. I'm not gonna build her. So I need cogs for the Ascension buffs. I'm gonna do soon. I need actually 10 million cogs. So I have 700k, 7 million. So that's not too bad. I'm gonna ignore Karen for now. So what I'm gonna do next is max out all these Ascension buffs for Fire. I have almost everything. I just need cogs 10 million. And also I need lives, Ascension buffs. I have most of the materials farmed up. And once I finish these, I'm gonna build Karen. Without a weapon, Karen is kind of... I don't want to play her, to be honest. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here unless you wanna see how Karen works. Maybe I can just do a short one from her tutorial. Where is the tutorial stage? The guide. There's something that a lot of people are not talking about Karen is she really needs full 3S rank. It's kind of annoying. You know how Luna can activate QTEs when you press and hold basic attack? Karen needs 3S rank to do that. And because of her gameplay, you don't want to consume 3 pings. You want to save them. You want to save them so that you can use them in the core skill. And for that, even SS2 is not enough. Sorry, SS3. You need 3S rank. So Shikai's kind of annoying to play, to be honest. You kind of want... Okay. The game crashed. You kind of want... I think... I need to do some testing, but I think... when you press and hold, it triggers the QTE in the red, yellow, blue order, or red, blue, yellow order. So you want whoever holds Da Vinci to be on the red. I think. That's something I have to test. It wasn't mentioned in the description. So when you trigger her, when you switch in and you don't have red 3 ping, you cannot trigger QTEs unless you consume orbs manually. But you don't want to consume orbs manually. You want to trigger, you save them for her core skill. It's a little bit annoying. Wait, which one is the tutorial? Sucks when you can't read language. I actually want this event to get restarted. There's still time, but it looks like it might not be the case. Let me show how the core skill works. I think it's here. You will understand better. This is actually, let me... So this is how it works. You tap and hold, and it's gonna consume as many 3 pings as you have. And then you spin in the air. You can float in the air like Superman. What is it trying to ask? Oh yeah. When you dodge, it refills this meter, and this meter is what lets her spin. Yeah, this is annoying. Let me just use my own Karen in a trial stage. So let's find out together. how it works. I believe base S rank already consumes 2 sets of 3 pings. So let's just do that and see which one gets triggered. Yeah, so the charges are proportional to the number of 3 pings. At SS rank, she can reorder orbs, so it's easier to trigger. So you see here, there are no 3 pings, so if I tap and hold, nothing is gonna happen. So let's farm a little bit. Alright, now I have red. So when I tap and hold, it's gonna refill this meter, and that's counted as 1 charge. And the 3 ping that was used to trigger her core scale is gonna trigger the QTE. Let's try it. 1 charge and QTE happen. So let's try to do 2 QTEs and see which one she chooses. So now we have yellow. Okay, that's all yellow. Okay. So I think the order is maybe blue is gonna be triggered. So now I have 2 sets of 3 pings. I'll tap and hold. She's gonna charge twice, and let's see what happens. 1, 2. So blue triggered. Only the blue QTE triggered. So first of all, if you don't have the color of that ping, forget about it. She's never gonna trigger it unless you have 3S rank. But let's try to use red and blue just to see how the priority works. Huh? Okay, so now with red and blue, I believe red wins, so let's try and find out. 2 charges. Oh wait, both are triggered. Okay, I guess I was wrong. So as long as you have those those colors, they are gonna be triggered. So the RNG is gonna be mostly... Oh, okay, I see. There's one problem. At SS rank, you can only consume 2 sets of 3 pings. But if you have the right orbs, let's try this. So it's actually not as bad as I initially thought. Let's choose this stage and try to trigger 3 pings. And not trigger 3 pings, but have 3 pings, and the game has to choose 2 out of them. And see which ones she chooses, the game chooses. Okay. I don't want yellow because there is no QTE for it. Actually, maybe yellow can help us test something. How do I make... Okay, I'll do this, and do this. Okay, so now I have 2 3 pings here, and I can trigger Matrix for a 3rd one. Let's see which ones the game is gonna choose. Any day now, any day. Come on. Let's see. Okay, so the game choose the Matrix one and blue. That's not bad. I thought it's gonna choose 2 reds because of the red priority. Let's try... Maybe Matrix has priority. Okay. I think it's gonna be the same. No, it's the same. I wanna leave Matrix at the end. I don't think the order of the things... Oops. I forgot that I hadn't leveled her. She has almost no HP. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do. That's gonna show some problems with her gameplay. I'm gonna farm. I'm gonna show one problem here. I'm gonna farm 4 yellow like this, followed by, for example, blue or red. This is what I wanted. Okay, I need... Okay. Now let's see what happens. My guess is that blue won't be triggered. I'm not sure. Let's try. Any day now. Okay. So it consumed... Wait, how many charges was that? It didn't actually consume the orbs? Yeah. But she did 2 charges, right? Let's try again and see how many orbs. So I do have 4. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it consumes the actual triple orb, and she did charge twice. That's interesting. That means the real problem is when you have something like this. Okay, I have this, okay, and then I'll go trigger QD. So I do have technically 6, right? But I'm gonna do this. Oh, even though the yellow was the one that got consumed, the QTE of the blue was triggered. Okay, so she actually is not as bad as I thought. This is actually interesting. Still, if you don't have red and blue, you're kind of screwed, right? Let me try... What's the priority we can do here? Like, I want to have all red and blue and yellow, but red is not gonna be triggered. That's something that will suck, right? So let's do single yellow. What am I trying to do here? Okay, so I want red now, and I think red will not be triggered, but let's see. Come on, okay. This looks good, right? I think either blue doesn't get triggered or red doesn't trigger. Let's try. What just happened? Why? How many yellow did I have? Oh, I didn't have 3? This was a weird one. Let me try again. Oh, come on, give me blue. Actually, why am I farming blue? I only have 2 positions left. Oh yeah, I should have farmed red. I need to farm exactly 7 orbs so that I don't get confused by orbs that are greater than 8. Greater than 7, sorry. Come on, give me a red. Okay. Let's try this. Let's see what gets triggered. Okay, you see? What the hell? Yellow got consumed, no QTE got triggered. That was 2 charges. That's actually bad. How did that happen? If we do this, this will trigger both QTEs, I believe. Only red. She only triggered the one that was used, consumed. But you guys remember, I triggered 2 QTEs before. Why did it not work this time? This is weird. Alright, let's try this. Yellow will be consumed, I'm guessing. And blue got triggered. Red didn't get triggered. Okay. And if I do this? So it's just the one that got consumed. Only one stripping gets consumed. So with only 2 orbs, obviously it's only going to trigger 1 charge. It's not gonna get 2 charges. So I'm trying to figure out how it works when you have 2 charges, because you want 2 QTEs, right? Let's see here. Only 1 charge and red QTE was triggered. So the matrix orb never gets consumed. That's kinda, we confirmed this, right? Which sucks, because if it consumed it, it would have been a 2 charge, right? This is not a big problem because SS rank is gonna reorder the orbs. So I believe this is gonna be the same. No. So I have 2 charges and the blue QTE did not get triggered. I see. So I guess the priority is trigger the QTEs of 3 pings, and if there are no 3 pings, trigger the matrix QTE. If I do this? No. The matrix 3 ping is only counts as a charge. It doesn't actually trigger any QTE. So if you want to trigger QTEs, you must have actual 3 pings. So let's try this. Okay, so now I'm not gonna trigger Matrix, and we have red and blue, which should trigger both QTEs. Let's see. Yeah, it worked. So we can try the same thing. I think our Brea arrangement is SS rank. Otherwise, she would be much worse. What I was gonna try to do, I want to try the same exact setup as before. Basically, one blue, three blues, I don't need this, I don't need this. If it does something like prioritize Matrix, but the Matrix orbs never trigger QTEs, then it's kinda sucks. Okay, like this. So, oh. Let's see what triggers this time. Okay. Right. But it just triggered, that's the thing that bugs me. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'm confused. Okay, remember this setup, okay? So, it's gonna consume the red... Oh, wait. Stop following me. This is a bad example because the red, you see, we have 3 reds, 3 blues. It's gonna consume the blues or the reds to trigger, and then the charges that will be counting are gonna be this one and this one. Even with Matrix. Let's try. Matrix only works when you don't have 3 pings, I think. Which means it's gonna trigger both QTEs right now. Okay, anytime. Oh, red was consumed, blue wasn't consumed, so the second charge came from Matrix. Yeah, it's kind of a mess, honestly. It sucks. Imagine playing this at high speed on Warzone or something. Which QTEs get triggered is like hard to predict because the rules of like consuming orbs and triggering QTEs is kind of complex. Okay, let's try this. Let's play a quiz. Which QTEs will be triggered now? Blue for sure. Red also got triggered, even though it's a Matrix red. I'm honestly confused. Okay, give me blue. Give me blue. I had before 4... No, this is not what I want. Okay, so let's try to guess in the Matrix here how many QTEs is gonna be triggered. Before it was only red. I kind of swapped the colors. Let's see. Okay, I saw. So when you have 3 blues and 1 red in matrix, both QTEs get triggered. Let's try red. I thought I did already red. Or give me 1 blue. Alright. Let's try this. If it works, then I have another theory. Yeah, it works. My understanding so far is that the reason why the QTEs did not get triggered before was because we had 3 sets of QTEs in total. Sorry for the noise. Can you guys hear noise right now? We have some construction workers outside. I did not know they were coming today. Let's try one last experiment. I think I get it now. Okay, so when you have this kind of setup, it's gonna be the game is gonna use either it's gonna use 2 blues. No, I think it must be 2 reds. Okay, let's try. We have this. It used blue and red to trigger to do the charges. So if we have red twice, I think that's when the problem happens. Because red has higher priority than blue. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Blue matrix has higher priority, so we need to try 3 reds, 3 blues, and 1 red. That's where QTEs won't trigger, I think. If I am wrong, then honestly, I don't know what's going on. It would be easier to ask, like, the Chinese players like do me. Okay, now I have... Which color is that? Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong key. Okay, now I need 1 red, and let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, see, I got it. So now with 4 reds, because red has higher priority, so the priority goes matrix higher priority than 3 pings, and then red 3 ping higher priority than the other 3 pings. So when you have basically 6 reds, either 4 reds in matrix or 6 reds, it's not gonna trigger the other QT if you at SS rank, because it only does 2 charges. So here you have it. Right now it's gonna trigger both QTEs. Look. So I think we understand now. So the other thing, okay, I think we understood this, right? So it's pretty bad because it's hard to trigger both QTEs, but at least you can put if you use DaVinci, you put it on red, and because red has priority over other orbs, and you know that the matrix also has higher priority than normal 3 pings, then you can use this information to trigger whoever holds DaVinci more consistently. The other thing that should have been really useful and should have been put in SS rank, but they moved it to higher ranks, is the spin. Let's just trigger and explain how the spin works. Okay, give me 2 charges. I'm just gonna trigger Matrix for 2 charges. So you see, when you spin, you have to hit the basic attack button really fast. Like this, and then she goes faster. So to basically, and this spin refills her energy faster. So you really need to smash that basic attack button at high speed to do damage, to increase her speed of spinning, and also to refill her energy. And without refilling her energy, you can't finish with her ultimate, which does a lot of damage. So what they did was they moved the useful skill to 3S rank, I believe, where you just need to tap once on the spin, and it's gonna automatically increase the speed. So basically, if you do that, you do this, you see she barely did any spins. But at 3S rank, she would have done 1,000,000 spins at high speed for more damage, more energy regeneration. So that's actually, if you play her like in serious session, either, for example, you use her as the main DPS at SS rank or something like that, you shouldn't, but if you do that, you're gonna have wrist pain just from spamming the basic attack button. This is another annoying thing I found. You have to do basically this, and watch this, my button here. So it's a lot of button smashing. Okay. Is there anything else you want to know about her? I think we kind of figured out together how her QTE works, which is something really annoying. The other thing that SS rank is kind of a must-have too is for shredding on the field. So her 15 or 25% shredding, she needs SS rank to trigger it. And I think it's kind of short duration. I have to check the description here. I can't read Chinese, but I have an idea where to look. This is SS level 1, level 2. So level 2, what it says is when you basically trigger her 15% shredding on damage, lasts for 3 seconds. I believe it's any damage, but it only lasts for 3 seconds. So this is SS rank. So this is, let me see the naming. So SS3 is this one. It's basically the beginning of 3S rank. This is SS3. It's S3S level 1 or SS3. That's how it's called. What you see here is, if you unlock everything, it's gonna be SS rank. And this is level 1 of SS rank, and this is level 2. The naming is really confusing. But if you go here, you can, it's easier to see. So this is called S5. S5, which is basically a number of shards. I don't know how many shards, maybe 15 shards to unlock this. I actually don't know. It doesn't say here how many shards you need. But yeah, so SS is divided into 2. So if you don't have 30 shards, but you have enough shards to unlock this, you still get something. This is just shield, 10% shield, so it's just defensive, it's useless for damage. Level 2 is important, it's gonna do the 15% shred. 15% shred for 3 seconds. I believe it's on damage. You can check the Grey Raven website to confirm that. And then this is basically you're done. It's 30 shards. SS3 is, I believe, 27 shards. It's almost like another copy of Garen. And you once you get 3 copies, you will reach 3S rank. So this you just need 27 shards extra above SS rank. It's called SS3, and this is the one that gives you extra damage. This basically scaling. If you look into SS, sorry, the core scale. Where's the core scale? Core scale is this one. The initial scaling is gonna be 200%. I believe. I believe so. I think it's doubled. For the initial charged attack. And then the spin, each spin is also buffed. I don't remember about her finisher, ultimate finisher. This you can all check on the Grey Raven's website. Alright, that's it. I think at least this helped us understand a little bit how she works. And at SS rank, she's on the field. She's kind of pain to use, to be honest. But as a QTE slave, she is amazing at S rank. That's kind of the gist of it. At SS rank, her damage is low, especially if you have Luna and Selena well invested. Alright, that's it. That's what I wanted to show. If you guys have anything you want to see, let me know before I go offline. Otherwise, wish me luck on her weapon, because I have to farm again. I will farm 10 more pulls for the second guaranteed weapon. I need 11 more pulls. Actually, I can just do 1 pull now. Oh, blue. That's like in my face. Like, screw you. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you a slot weapon. Cat, yes. You basically need SS plus 27 shards. I think it depends on your account, but for veterans, even if you are free to play, your Luna is probably kind of well invested, and it's just think about it this way: if you have 3S Selena, SS Luna and 3S Selena are gonna have are enough to basically rotate the team and do insane damage. If you switch in Karen, in most cases, you are not actually helping your scores or damage. You're just switching for a few seconds so that Luna is off CD, basically, off her cooldown. If you don't have 3S Selena against, for example, Voodoo, like some of the bosses where Karen is needed over Kamui, you just use her as a QTE slave, essentially. Basically, the places where you really need is against this boss. Okay, Voodoo is like the tankiest boss right now. And if you don't have SS3 with Karen, and you don't have 3S Selena, so most likely it's better to stay on the field with Luna and just solo the whole thing. Because if you switch in Karen, you're actually not helping your score. But that assumes that Luna has a certain amount of weapon resonance. I think she needs at least 2 weapon resonance for this to work. So if your Luna is not strong and you don't have 3S Selena, then Karen at SS rank can help your DPS. But if that's your situation, maybe you should not deal with this boss. The other boss that Dark can kind of handle is Lamia, and I think SS is kind of good decent on this boss, better than Voodoo. Because I think solo Luna is a little bit worse, but I'd have to check again because there's somebody on the Chinese server that did some testing. I have to revise a little bit the data. That's it. So this patch is kinda dead. There's not much going on. There's this event. Same as global. This event is very easy. There's a ranking mode. That's where you get the free stuff for ascending luminance. This event is actually not that bad. This one is really, like this one is really boring. It's a co-op and it's boring. You actually don't play. You just move from box to box. It's just stupid, honestly. And this one is Kigal Archive. It's like a new version of Kigal Archive. It's but it's doesn't give. Actually, the rewards are pretty good. So there's that. I think if QTE Slave is good enough, it really depends on the people. People don't want to spend 22,000 blood cards to have a QTE Slave. They want to enjoy her on the field, but that's how it is. On the field, like Vera, Chrome, and Nanami do a lot more damage. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here and do my my Norman on my iPad. Next time I will try to set up streaming on my iPad. That way I can do more like hard stuff. I can even do Paint Cage and Warzone Malden because I'm a lot more precise on my iPad. So if I can get Twitch working on my iPad, if it's not too bad, then I can do more streaming on my iPad in the future. Because of the controller, I just suck. I make too many mistakes, so that's kind of why. I only do this like once in 2 months. Use the controllers. I even forget which buttons to push. Alright guys, good luck on your gacha pulls if you haven't done so yet. Otherwise I'll see you on the next stream. I'll let you know guys know how it goes with my last pulls. Hopefully I don't get another off rate again. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be long, like 10 days. I think I can get 25k in 10 days. It's gonna be a long wait. Alright, take care guys.